I think what we've been talking about a lot is the adoption and the the moldability to accepting some of these new realities. And I think that's something that a lot of business leaders are going to have to look at because it's a very real concern if people are marginalized because circumstantially, if you have small children at home and you're the main caregiver, can you still give 110%? And I think, one of the things I'm also hearing a lot is we're going more to a results. Most organizations are focused on results. So to your point, if the results are there and the person's getting it done, maybe they're doing it in maybe different hours or maybe a different way, but there's more than one way to get things done. As long as the work is there and the quality work is there, then why wouldn't you? Like if you have a top performer, why wouldn't you accommodate them to still get those top results for you in however fashion they can get it?
So then the result, the monitoring and measurements of people's performance is going to become, I don't say, it's a little less subjective than maybe it's been historically, because we've always seen that great person, person who's got all the relationship that's well liked, the extrovert that gets promoted. I'm probably a good example of that. Not capability, just conversational ability, but it's ensuring that everybody's measured fairly against a set of criteria. So it really comes down to performance management and performance monitoring, I guess, at that point. What's your thoughts, Heather?
Yeah, I agree. My experience, I did have some experience previous to Keynote, right, where I worked for almost 11 years remote, and I oversaw teams who were spread out North America, not just in Canada. So it was, it remains the same. To your point, it's been happening. I lived it, and something that was the key for us was to have consistent measurements, consistent feedback, hold management accountable to deliver that. Make sure that those conversations are happening on a cadence that's agreed upon. You work with HR. If you don't have HR, you work with your leadership to ensure that that's there so that you have that accountability to provide the employees that feedback, and ensure that you have the consistent measurement, whether somebody's in the office or somebody's working outside of the office. Delivery is important.